What's up, everybody? Out here in the wilderness in this tree right now. Don't worry, I'm not too high up. Pretty safe right now. Feeling good. I want to come out here, talk to y'all, whoever's watching, about being able to create a safe place for yourself where you can relax, be yourself, be with yourself, and harmonize with nature, and just do what we were meant to do, be outside in nature. See, I was listening to the Tetragrammaton podcast recently, hosted by Rick Rubin, and he had on these two authors. I don't know their names, but they said something what I thought was pretty awesome. One of the authors said it's that every individual has three lives. They have their public life, their private life, and then they have their secret life. And I've never heard somebody say that before, and I really liked it. You see, what I'm doing right now, I'd consider this my secret life. Obviously, there could still be other people around here, and I know there are, but see, I'm trying to get away. Not that I don't like people, I love people, but it's good to get out into nature so you can be with yourself, with your thoughts, and disconnect from what you think might be important, such as social media and your job, and reconnect with nature and with yourself, and the Gaia, if you know what that is. So it's important to get out here. But what she said, that every person has their secret life, I loved that, because I thought that was so relatable to me. You know, back at college, I graduated. Sorry, kind of getting distracted out here. Back when I was at college, all the time, especially like my senior year, mostly my senior year rather, I would go on these walks every single day, because I went to school in New Hampshire, and I was surrounded by nature and not too many highways nearby, so it was very quiet, very relaxing, just a few minutes away. Go into nature, be with yourself. And little did I know, but that was my secret life. I often didn't share it with other people. I would go on walks by myself, bring a book. And it's not to get away from people. Well, it kind of is. But it's to reconnect with nature and with yourself. And hey, if you run into somebody, go talk to them. That's the beautiful part, because you never know what's going to happen. But I would do that all the time back at school, and that's something I'm definitely missing more of recently. So I've been trying to get in touch with that recently. You know, I think also I like to journal, and I found myself recently not journaling as much as I used to. And I did a little bit yesterday, and I did today as well, and I recognized part of me doesn't want to journal because I'm scared to be in such a private place with myself and with my own thoughts. You might say, well, why would you be scared to do that if you're just writing by yourself in your bedroom with nobody around? Well, that's exactly why it's so, I don't want to say scared, but you might be intimidated to do such a thing, is because it's so private. Sometimes you have these dark thoughts or happy thoughts everywhere in between, but it is at such profound intimacy that sometimes it's too much to handle, which is why we distract ourselves with social media, or rather we are distracted with it, and sometimes we just don't know any better than to get away from it. So even like writing by myself, at first it can be a little intimidating, and even the same with reading a book. You know, I love to read. I found that recently with work. I was way too caught up in the bullshit of the everyday work life. But I'm trying to disconnect with that, get back with my more spiritualistic self, the better nature side of myself, reconnect with nature, be with nature, because that's what we're meant to do. It's a lovely thing to go outside for a walk. You know, don't bring your phone, don't bring anything. And that's what I love doing as well. And I recommend anybody do this. If you like going on walks, just go walk by yourself, wherever it is. Go outside in nature, just walk around your town, your neighborhood. Don't bring anything with you, maybe a water. But I think that's so enjoyable as well, if you can just go walk and not be afraid to get lost, because that's what we're here for. Is we're on a journey, so it's okay if you get lost temporarily. So ultimately, we all got the end goal. So it's important to recognize these things. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to other people. Because bad things will happen once you start trying to fake yourself and lying to yourself. That's something else I've kind of been thinking about, is there's a lot of fakers out there, and I even fake a little bit as well. You know, when I go to work, I put on a different persona slightly. But a lot of people do that. A lot of people live their lives in a fake mannerism. I think that's terribly unfortunate, because if you're gonna fake who you are, you're only gonna end up in a bad, dark place. You're gonna be fake to yourself, you're gonna be fake to other people, believing that you're doing a good thing. Ultimately, though, it'll lead you down the wrong path, and you will be in a place that you don't want to be, because you live a world of lies. So get outside, live the truth, and be one with nature. That is how you can reconnect with the world in which we are born and a part of. You know, reconnect with that side, and you will feel better, no doubt. Eat something tasty, you'll feel good. Go for a walk, go for a run, read a book, write a journal. Those things, great ways to live a better life. Super simple, easier said than done, no doubt. But you can do it. I can do it. We all can do it. Get off social media, you'll feel better, significantly better. Do these things, you'll feel better. Spread the word, spread love, and be one with nature. That's my time. If you watch this, I really appreciate that. Much love. Go out and do something fun and new, and catch y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.